Hi everyone, Dejan here, marketing manager at Goodies Web Agency from Helsingborg, Sweden. For you who doesn't know or knows me and my colleague and also my brother, Dario, we run a Webflow agency specializing in SEO and Google Ads. So in this video, I'll be talking about why we left WordPress and fully transitioned into Webflow and how that is helping our clients and our company to grow. So yeah, this video is for you, maybe the marketing manager in the team or the owner, and you're looking to build your website. You may be comparing platforms as WordPress, maybe Wix, maybe something more custom coded as with the Next.js, or with Webflow, or maybe an agency owner just as us and looking to see if Webflow could be the alternative for you. So just to re-emphasize, since the agency world is very broad, you have agencies that build very complicated SaaS platforms for startups, enterprises, and so on, to design agencies, SEO, or a full service agency as us. But regardless of which type of agency, I am sure that Webflow could be a game changer for how you marketeer your clients and your own company. So yeah, all right, let's begin. So to give you some background to it, my journey in Goodies actually started with me building the websites for our clients in WordPress using the plugin Elementor. And if you ask me, Elementor, that's a great plugin. They have a really good community and a fantastic support. But the thing was, since I was not a developer, and in that time we didn't have a designer in-house, which practical meant I had to do like the whole end-to-end solution, meaning doing design, development, QA, all the things in between to launch the website. So I got a lot of hands-on experience building websites. And to be frank, a lot of the times I was a bit nervous or anxious because I was a junior and the projects wasn't small, but that somehow made me like to grab it very fast, grow and learn how to adapt and building websites. And not just from the technical perspective, how to build a website, but more from the broader, how we could help like the client get leads, which is the most important, of course. The challenges, they started to happen when I needed to add some maybe custom code. Don't ask me if the code was good or if I needed to rely on some add-on plugins, which I often did. So from here, I'm going to go to be more concrete on why we left WordPress for Webflow. So, all right, let's get to work. Reason number one. So regardless of which plugin you use to build a website in WordPress, you always need to update the following: the WordPress core, the theme, and all of its plugins, sometimes even the PHP version, which means if you maintain a lot of WordPress websites, they can all be built in different page builders. For example, maybe VP Bakery, Elementor, or maybe a hybrid with ACF in custom code, or maybe directly into the theme. And believe me, we've seen all of the variants. So even if you just have your own website, or if you maintain a lot of them, or if you take over the website from another agency, you need to be careful how you update and maintain a website, particularly the bigger ones. Technically, you can update it in one swipe, but there is a big chance that something would break on the website. And we're talking from experience here as well. So, for example, the client could come to us and tell, hey, the mega menu is not working anymore, the checkout is not working anymore, you need to fix it. And we would immediately try to fix it. But in that sense, we would be in what I call the defense mode, not to the client itself, of course, but more in that sense that you need to fix something on the website. And this fixing would take maybe 5 minutes, it could take 5 hours. So instead of developing something on the website, like a new section, A/B testing, maybe a new landing page, you're like in this defense mode. So from our experience, we would be like in the defense mode with WordPress, but in Webflow, you would always be in offensive mode. And so, yeah, plugins, they're fantastic, but they can easily break, and you need to be careful which one you choose because it could be stopped being maintained by its own developer. And here's the thing with Webflow. Since Webflow is such a powerful tool, it already comes with built-in features that WordPress would typically require a lot of plugins for. So there are no such thing as updating the core, the theme, and plugins. It just all works. So the result is minimal maintenance, less problems to solve, and basically no downtime. And that's what we, in the end, what we call like there is no defense mode. You get a website that just works without any problems, which you could easily build on top on, and always be in the offensive and bring value to the client. So reason number one, you don't have to put a lot of hours to troubleshoot plugin problems. So reason number two why we choose Webflow or WordPress is because the typical WordPress site often requires a lot of plugins, and each plugin poses a security risk. So that means just by having one vulnerable plugin, and somebody could take down your whole website. For example, let's say you have a plugin not being maintained anymore by its developer, then you would become an easy target. Or it could just be that it's not compatible with the second plugin. Once again, this is just based by experience. So with Webflow, it's totally different. Since Webflow is a closed platform, that means that to bring down your website, somebody needs to hack Webflow as a whole, as a platform, which of course make it much harder to do. So for us as an agency, that means less hassle and more security, and at the same peace of mind for our clients. So that's why we choose Webflow or WordPress, because it's much more safer. So reason number 3 why we choose Webflow or WordPress is because when using WordPress with page builders, they add a lot of unnecessary classes, which makes the code messy and bloated. And this, of course, negatively impacts the performance and technical SEO. But in Webflow, on the other hand, it gives you clean, optimized code right from the start. And the results is, of course, better page speed scores. And yeah, Google loves the site. Since SEO is such an important part of our clients' websites, I can't really emphasize this enough how much Webflow really delivers here. So that's the reason number 3. Just a recap, so you get a faster, better looking, and safer website in Webflow. So this was the reasons why we went fully to Webflow, and hopefully I gave you some value here. If you have some questions, please let me know. You can comment directly under this video, or if you could write to me on LinkedIn or on YouTube. So yeah, that was all from me, and take care. Ciao.